Hi guys, today's video is going to be on exercise tips, just some general tips to help you with your workouts. I think exercise is one of the most fundamental, important parts of a happy and healthy life because the benefits of exercise are just so far reaching. First of all, it teaches you discipline. It, of course, improves your physical health and appearance, which can make you feel better about your body and improve your self-esteem. Your mood always improves after you've exercised. Well, mine does anyway. You feel more focused, more motivated, happier, less prone to distractions, more able to focus on what's important to you, less anxious, more present. If that's not enough reasons to convince you that exercise is important, then I don't know what to say. But now, I in no way claim to be a fitness expert. I'm definitely not. I've never studied this formally, but I have been working out consistently for almost 5 years now, I think. And these are just some things I've learned along the way that I found to be very helpful. Number one is do compound exercises. So compound exercises, if you didn't know, are just exercises that work more than one muscle group, as opposed to isolation exercises, which just work one muscle group. For example, like a bicep curl is an isolation exercise because it's only working your biceps. But a push-up is a great example of a compound exercise because it's working so many muscle groups. It's working your arms, your shoulders, your core. Do compound exercises. Even if, like me, you don't have the upper body strength to do a full push-up, you can still do a modified push-up. Squats are another great compound exercises. They work your core, your quads, your butt, and planks are also a really great one. They work your whole core, they work your arm muscles, your shoulder muscles, your upper back muscles. So incorporate these exercises into your workouts because working out more than one muscle group at a time allows you to be more efficient with your workouts and get better results. My second tip is to set yourself a target number, and then once you've reached that target number, push yourself and do 3 more, or even just 1 more, but give yourself that extra push. If you prefer to time yourself rather than have a target number, reach your time that you've given yourself and then do 10 seconds more or 5 seconds more, and see this little extra push as directly impacting on your results. It's going to directly lead you to getting better, stronger results. There's something magic about that little push at the end that just enhances your results. And then even if you really can't do it, if you've worked flat out and you get to your target and you're like, oh, I just physically can't do it anymore, at least you've still reached your target. But if you are able to push that little bit further, then do it. My third tip is to do the right variation of the exercise for you and for where you're at. There's no shame in doing an easier modification if you're not yet able to do the full version. I have to do a lot of modifications for upper body exercises because I don't have that much upper body strength, and I sometimes have to do them for core exercises. You'll know if you need to do the easier modification if you can't do the full one with the proper form. Proper form is when your body is in the correct position, you're properly aligned, you're using the right muscles that you're supposed to be using. You're not straining other muscles. And so if you can't do the proper form, you need to be doing the easier modification. Equally, if doing the exercise is not pushing you to your limit, make it harder, add weights to it. If you are really strong and push-ups aren't that hard for you, then add weights, do weighted push-ups. Or if you're really good at planks, do a harder variation to make it more intense, like plank jacks, which I find so hard. They're like my worst enemy. It's where you're planking and then you jump your feet out and in. So do the right variation for you. It doesn't matter. You're not trying to compete with anyone. You need to do what's right for you at this stage in your fitness. And then my final tip is to think about the part of your body that you're exercising. A lot of people have called this the mind-body connection. Place your attention on the muscles that you're working out. Be present when you're working out. Mentally connect to the movement that you're doing. And the reason why you should do this is because studies have shown that this leads to more muscle engagement, which makes sense, right? Because you're really being present and mindful and thinking about what you're doing. It leads to more muscle engagement and more muscle growth, so you'll get better results. And that is it, guys. Those are my 4 tips. So a quick little summary. 1, do compound exercises. 2, set yourself a target and then push yourself to do 3 more. 3, make sure you're doing the right variation of the exercise for you. Don't be ashamed to make it easier. Don't be scared to make it harder if that's what you need to do. And finally, 4, be mindful and connect mentally with what you're doing. Focus on the muscles that you're working out. I hope that you guys find these tips useful. Let me know if you try any of them out and they make your workouts more effective. That's all for today, guys. I hope that this information serves you on your journey of growth.